Good morning, brothers and sisters, lovers, haters, boys, girls and vibrational frequencies of the one true God, whose name is love. Oh yes. And a happy Sunday to everybody. I'm just out having a stroll, just watch the sky turn blue. The sun's just come up. It's a beautiful part of the day really, this sort of half-hour section of the day when the sun just comes up and out of the darkness into the light. And it's a very nice part of the day. I enjoy having a little walk and just trying to be at one really, you know, just trying to process my thoughts and have a little wander. I'm about a mile or so in. Starting to feel really good, I thought. Turn the camera on. We'll have a ramble. So here we go. Right, this year I want to have 2 fights for the BKFC. I also want 2 gloved fights. That sounds like a minimum. I ain't bothered who I fight for. I ain't bothered who I fight. You know, I fight anyone in a gloved fight. Anybody at all. So if anyone out there would like to fight me on their show, or would like me fighting on their show, hit me up and we'll talk wages. Because that's the top, the middle and the bottom of it this year for me. You know, I'm done fighting for pennies. Finished doing that stuff years ago. Like, you've got to remember, I started my professional fighting career at 37 years old. I was already long spent, been in a lot of wars, a lot of near-death experiences, been hit with fence posts, hammers, baseball bats. I've been shot in the back, I've been stabbed 3 times. You know, I've had it fairly rough, you know, and used to have a fight with someone purely to see who would win. You know, not like fighting with somebody for any kind of reason, with any kind of passion behind it. Just know that the lad could fight himself and let's just get into it and see what happens. Pointless. Looking back, what a divvy. You know, what a divvy. The way I've lived my life is just, you know, it's unreal. So like I say, I started this BKFC at 37 years old. Best years already behind us. You know, so anything that I've achieved, any money that I've earned, any good fights that I've put on is bonus territory, really. Whee! Nearly on my ass there. Yeah, it's like bonus territory. You know, like I say, I was finished fighting, excuse me, at 37, long finished. My body was sore, all these injuries I still carry about. I live in pain. But this year, I'm going to be as active as I can. All these no marks and that calling us out on YouTube, you know, anybody that wants to fight me, join the queue, mate. Join the queue, right? I've said it before, you know, if you're that desperate to fight us, come and see us. You know, I'm very easy to find. You can approach me with respect or you can approach me like a muppet. You know, it's up to you. However, the first second I feel threatened, it's just on. You know, I don't really do any in between. If I feel threatened, instinctively and automatically, the hypersympathetic nervous system kicks in. And once that savage fighting thing starts, it's very easy to turn on. It's quite difficult to turn off. But I have no desire to fight anybody in the street. None. And I'll avoid it if I can. But if I feel threatened, I'll split your wig there and then. So come try me, dossers. Yeah? Like I say, join the queue. Talking a fight on YouTube or any kind of call out is just for divvies, really. You know, like, listen, I play the game a little bit tongue in cheek, but you know, anyway, these serious call outs and that, like these travelling call outs that you see, these travellers, they're brilliant at call outs, like the call out world champions. You know, how many of them actually turn into fights? None. You know, very, very few of them. And that's the difference. Anyone can make a video online and say anything. You know, I'm guilty of noising people up myself. I'll come online and I say things purposely to noise people up. Purposely, because I can. But it's not words that separate men, right? It's the action what sets men apart, right? Action sets men apart, not words. Plain and simple. It's always been that way. Anybody can say anything, you know, simple as that. Has no real fibre, fabric, no real meaning to it, no substance. Action. speaks louder than words. Always has done. And that's what separates men, the action, nothing else. Okay? Okay. So like I say, this year, if anyone wants it, and we can arrange it and we can spin a few quid and get in touch with us, and we can make it happen. Because I'm game. A game is the come, and have Gum Shield will travel. That's my my motto I'm going back to this year. Take anyone on, anywhere. It's just about spinning a few quid this year, because this year could well be the last year of me fighting. I don't doubt I've got enough of a brain to, be a bit of a journeyman if I wanted to. Have a skive about, and you know what it's like in there. I've got the brains to be a good journeyman. But I don't want to be, really. And I don't want to get punched around for my money when I don't have to. I'm doing this because I feel like I've got another year left in us fighting, performing at the best of my ability. Not the best I've ever been. That's long dead. But I still feel I've got another year in us, and we'll see how it goes. Like I say, I think it can be arranged. I'm not ridiculously overly priced or anything like that. I'm really not. I'm very reasonable. But fighting for, chump change, that day's dead. Fighting in the street because you think you're hard, that day's dead as well. But like I say, that reaction will always be there if anyone wants it. Just come and see us. Stop talking shite online. Find your balls. And like I say, actions speak louder than words. 6 minutes 40. I'm not far off my house. Have I anything else to say this morning? I don't think so. I've got some products at home. Some of those mushrooms, and I've had some of those Onnit Alpha Brain tablets. I've had Shilajit and all this type of stuff over the last month or so. So I'm going to review those products. I might do a little review today. We'll wait and see. I might do one later on. Anyway, I'm going back for some bacon and eggs. Have a beautiful day, everybody. God bless you all.